Hello, everybody. Oh, sure. Oh my God, what the? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't swear. Oh my days!
Hey, man.
What in the Matrix is this? We are actually,
We're
we are,
alive,
we are,
bro.
we're actually back. We are not actually
Yeah,
back, but we're not back. We're not back. So I
we're
have
not.
exams later. You have exams. Shakil's stuck at the border of Thailand, basically.
It's crazy. Yeah, what up, Thailand's nuts, bro. I don't know what is he doing in Thailand, bro, but yeah, stuck
No,
there,
no,
bro.
no. He's at RL, and it's like kind of close. You get, you know what I mean? Like he's at the top of our, I don't know. But yeah,
Okay.
anyway, guys, hello, welcome back to after a very long time to the Heading Off Topic YouTube channel. Yeah, I've been
Yes,
to that long.
true, true.
I've yes, I haven't said that in a while. But the reason we are back, and as you know, the man to my right, well, on my screen, I don't know about your screen, this man loves a movie. Well, there's a, actually right. This year, I would say movies has been a bit slow. Would you not agree?
Yeah,
Movies, yeah, I
been
haven't really
trash.
watched them.
It's
Well,
trash,
not
bro.
trash, man. Well, not trash, but it's been there's a lot of movies. Like last year, I would say. However, there's a thing around a couple more days in our time now.
Yeah.
A movie's coming out, and I'm pretty sure, based on the title, you know what the movie will be about.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Paw
A
Patrol 2.
movie.
Eh? Oh, sorry, Deadpool 2. Sorry, sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Is that coming in the end of the year? How the hell are we previewing it now? Yeah, but nah. Anyway, so yeah, as you guys know, Deadpool and Wolverine has been, well, it was announced. I saw, I think about a year ago, or maybe 2 years ago, it was announced that Hugh Jackman was going to return as Wolverine. And as you guys know,
Yes.
so I love Deadpool very much, and that's why I'm bringing him along. And also, the movie's just a big movie, so I was like, you know what, we're gonna preview it, we're gonna talk about it. We haven't talked about anything in
Yeah.
a while. We're all
Bigger than
Marvel fans.
Spider-Man, lah.
I mean, I like Spider-Man. You like Deadpool, yeah. And like I said, sir, name me a better man to talk about Deadpool instead of you, except you, yeah. Once a
Yeah.
Ghost Rider movie comes out, we'll do each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's at the border,
but,
bro.
but that doesn't look like any. Well, yeah. So, sir, I'm gonna ask some questions. You hit me back
Yeah.
with some. So we're just
Yeah.
gonna preview
Yeah.
the movie. Our the build up to it, predictions, and like some dream cameos. Because I saw an article written, Kevin Feige said, um, Infinity War and Endgame, in terms of the multiverse or in terms of the MCU, it was like 10 out of 10 impact. However, he said that this movie, it will be 8 out of 10 impact, if you know what I mean. It's an 8 out of 10, the impact of the multiverse of the MCU. So I'll start with you this.
Yeah.
You hearing that, the guy who created the MCU, basically, you hearing that, what's your thoughts? Like, surely you go like, oh shit, like, that's actually quite great if you think about it right there.
I
Tell me.
mean, like, okay, first of all, Kevin Feige has been a joke man for these past 2 years. I don't know what he's been doing.
Yeah, true, true. I
Second of
agree.
all, like, okay, I mean, I guess when I first heard like the TVA was gonna be in it, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit skeptical because like the only time we saw the TVA or like they did it properly was Loki.
Yeah,
But like, I was kind of skeptical. I'm like, ah man, they might mess it up with this multiverse thing. But like, I mean, 8 out of 10 compared to Infinity War or Endgame. I mean, Endgame was like the massive movie. Like, it was crazy. So I guess like maybe it will not reach that kind of magnitude, but I think 8 out of 10 is pretty good. I'm still interested to see what they're gonna do with the multiverse. It's gonna be interesting, especially with Wolverine. It's gonna be sick, bro.
true, true. I'll say this. So, guys, as of recording, I think last night or like 2 nights ago, Marvel for some reason released like a final trailer, which I was like, okay, but I think, like I said to Cyril, I watched the final trailer by the way, and it was kind of stupid. I actually tweeted out and saying, "Big L from Marvel for releasing that trailer," and I told Cyril, don't watch the trailer because, well, I now have an idea what might happen, which is like good but
Okay.
not. Yeah, yeah. So I said so I do watch it. Yeah. I'll say this by the way. After the video, I'm just gonna do some stuff and I'm gonna mute everything about Deadpool whoever. So like because I think because Oh, by the way, me and Syria are gonna watch the movie with a couple of our friends Thursday Malaysian time, and then um, but then like was it like Wednesday things always come up, right? So like I need to avoid everything at the point. So
Yeah,
I might deactivate Insta. I don't know. Like I really want to avoid. Yeah. Well, actually, I'll say this. Before No Way Home, I know all three of them were in the movie, but I was so excited I forgot. That's a true story. So if that can happen to me again, I'm like, shit. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
But listen,
okay.
I agree. No, but sir, I agree with you in terms of like if it's 8 out of 10 in MCU, it's pretty good considering all the shit we had, except a few, which is like Guardians. And like other than that, like it's like there's like no good really good MCU movies now. So
Yeah, okay,
yeah. So like I want to ask you this the best question like to say. How do you feel
okay.
having Deadpool in the MCU for the very first time?
Bro, it's
No,
so
no, no,
good,
no, no,
man.
sorry. This is like it's more of like a 1-2. It was in his universe, not more with boom. It's like he's sliding in perfectly into the MCU. So, what's your thoughts? After this, I rewatched the trailer right, and like I just rewatched it for fun now. It was so cool that he put Deadpool and Wolverine, and then there's Marvel Studios at the top, and I'm like, yo, that's a fever dream, you feel me, lah? Yeah. So, what's your thoughts on that? On all this, lah?
I mean, obviously, I'm psyched, it's about damn time.
Yeah,
But,
finally, to
like,
be fair, finally.
also, yeah, I mean, but I think, like, okay, how I see Deadpool is, I think for majority of the people, everyone's going to be sick. But I think it might be a bit of like a Marmite situation. Like, if you guys don't know what Marmite is, basically, sometimes people like it, some people don't like it. I feel like the older generation of Marvel fans may not be like so keen on it. Like, I'm not to say they will hate it, but they won't like get it as much as like our generation would. But
Yeah,
it has been a long time, and at least they're easing it in with a like household character like Wolverine. So I guess that helps a bit with like the transitioning into
yeah,
Marvel. But I think um maybe like for some of the more like older generation, for people who are not like really not used to his vibe, it might take like him in more appearances in the MCU before they really get accustomed to it. But I think the way they're introducing him now is going to be pretty interesting. And also the first PG-18 Marvel movie.
yeah,
So very interested how that's going to turn out. I have no idea.
yeah. I think I agree with you say that. It's like, well, to be fair, I think finally is one thing, but I think the timing of it is another. Not his. You can't just put him in right. Like you have to like. I
So,
think Ryan was like his first entrance to MCU had to be perfect, and I think there was a story of like he really like he was doing the script, the script. Like he did so many times. He was just writing it, writing, and it's like he went left. He didn't do it. Like he had to rewrite it 10 times, for example. And all 10 times was horrible. But he did have one idea, and that one idea is bring back Wolverine like idea.
yeah.
I think
True.
and like think about it, his first entrance is not only his first entrance, but it's also basically the X-Men's first entrance. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like I understand that,
Huh?
like with Wolverine, right? Like come on, bro. If someone say X-Men, you're gonna think of Wolverine, but obviously after X-Men '97, you can see a lot of people that Cyclops was sick in the series. I haven't watched it, but like what I've seen is like, oh my days, right? Yeah. So yeah, like, I agree with me, but I think how this will work, right? I am a bit curious now. I think I'll say this. I'll give you. Okay, so in this video, we're gonna give one theory. So if you have a random theory, just talk about it. Interrupt me. It's okay. I'll say this. This theory number one for me. I think the theory is how the movie will be, and like I said, that final trailer unfortunately showed me stuff that I have like more info. But again, Surya, please don't watch it. So I'm trying to help. I'm trying to save bro. I'm telling you, guys, I'm trying to save my guy, and he's like, oh, let me watch it, watch it.
Guys, what you need to understand is what will you do when someone says not to do something?
Yeah, it's
You
it's
want to
like a
do
horror
the
movie.
thing, bro. Exactly. But
It's like in
I
a
will
horror
not
movie.
watch it. You have my word.
I'll tell you history when I see it. Yeah, I was
No, no, no.
no, but like I said, no, Surya, you can watch it, but if can don't lie, so like for the betterment of you. Yeah. But I'll say this, I
Okay.
think this is my theory, and this is how the storyline will be like, like I said. So I think the first 30 minutes of the movie or 20 minutes, it will be in the Fox universe, and then after that, it will go to the and then we're gonna go to the MCU stuff. If you know what I mean, like, because you know what, TVA is MCU, right? And TVA controls all the timelines, right? And you have to remember, there's so many timelines. There's MCU timeline, there's another timeline, this, that, the other, right? Yeah. I think Deadpool one is the Fox timeline, right? And I'll say this, like, at the end of Deadpool 2, he time traveled a lot, right?
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, he used cables one, right? So I think, I said this to my dad, lah, and I want to say this to you, the world, lah. I think my theory is the reason the TVA is involved is because Deadpool, he messed up the timelines so bad. Like, because he had, like, he saved all his friends that died, right, from the X-Force, etc., right?
Yeah.
He saved them, he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that, right? So he messed up everything so bad that the TVA is like, oh, we're gonna get you because you messed it up, understand? And I think because of that, um, then Deadpool goes to TVA. He tries to save it, but then I think last like, but then he realizes, oh, his universe is messed up. So then he goes rogue because he went again because he fought some TVA agents I saw in the trailer. Right?
Okay.
So he goes rogue. He recruits Logan, and then he's gonna save his universe and completely ignoring the TVA.
Yeah.
Understand?
Okay.
So, like I said, lah, I'll say this, lah, I think it's gonna be like another Loki situation, but it's like Loki, at least he cooperated. Deadpool, come
Bro,
on,
it's
you know how that
Deadpool,
goes.
bro. Come on, man. Everyone is
No, no,
like,
no, exactly, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, the TVA will be like, yo, help us. He's gonna be like, okay, but then he realizes something else happened, like something is like awakening, and I'm like, oh, yeah. So that's theory number one, is how I think the story will be. Okay, I'll say that. How do you think the story will be?
wait, first thing I'm saying theory one, right? You know how they say that you said that TV gets in because he messed up the whole timeline, right? You know
Yeah,
what straw really broke the whole messed up thing? She
what?
shot the Green Lantern script, bro. I
Yeah,
feel like
that.
that just pushed it over the edge, bro. Like I think that was a bit too much, man.
I mean,
It's a masterpiece.
to be fair, if Ryan didn't do Green Lantern, he wouldn't have met his wife.
Yeah, so like,
That is
so
it.
exactly.
That is
Okay,
it.
my
Yeah.
theory is basically like I'm not gonna lie. I mean, okay, it is pretty similar, but okay, first we all saw the trailer that okay, TV agent squad him. He messed up timeline big time. So what I thought was basically the TV is gonna ask him like also similar damage, like they're gonna ask him to help to clean up the thing. He's gonna
Yeah.
get pissed. He's like, bro, you don't tell me what to do. He
Yeah. Yeah.
sneaks
Yeah.
off,
Yeah.
finds Logan, and then he recruits Logan to kill the TVA.
You think kill the TVA? Okay.
Not okay, not necessarily kill, but like go against the TVA and try to solve the thing on its own without a TVA. And if the TVA interferes, they're gonna like attack the TVA. That makes sense. It's kind of like the same theory as you, but like I think that he might
Hmm.
retaliate against the TVA. He's not just gonna run away from them.
You're gonna you're gonna stop the TVA. Is
Yeah,
that what you're trying to say?
I think. I have no idea. I
Well,
have no clue.
after that, I think I'll disagree with a bit, like, like, 'cause I think how is he gonna stop the TVA? Because they're like a very big organization. You know what I mean, like, they're pretty big. You understand?
But it's
But
Deadpool
I know that, I
and
know. Yeah,
Wolverine.
yeah. To be fair, but we'll see, we'll see. No, but actually, I'll say this. Speaking of killing people, right? We'll move on swiftly, right? If you saw in the second trailer, right? You saw there was like a lot of X-Men characters, and people said, like, in Loki, what's it called? The Void, right? Is that what you call it? The Void? Like in Loki, like when they met. It's like in the universe where like the TVA throws out all the bad stuff, if you know what I mean, right? Like
Oh,
all
okay,
the.
okay, okay, yeah.
So I
All
think,
right.
yeah, it's called the Void. I think like, oh, let's just say it's called the Void. I think the movie will be set in the Void a lot because I think if you look in the trailer, right, like there's like a lot of X-Men, like there's like Sabretooth, and then there's other X-Men, like old X-Men characters, right? Yeah. And I'll say this, I think one X-Men character we have to talk about is Cassandra Nova, which is Professor
Mm-hmm.
X's evil sister, lah. So I think she's obviously evil. She's stuck in the void, and then she has no way to like go back, lah. So she's basically stuck there, right? So I think she will be the villain she would be the villain of the movie, like, probably. But like I said, like I'm looking at the trailers, I'm like, I can't really tell. You know what I mean? Like I said, I saw the trailer for the final one. I know, but I'm not gonna tell the rest yet. But to be honest, I still have like no roadmap, which is good lah because I think what you want in a movie is you want them to show you trailers to feed you to lure you enough, but then also you're gonna be like, oh, I want to overwatch, but then like, oh, I don't know what's going on. And so, usually some people can look at the trailer and be like, okay, I know what's gonna happen. So that's all right. So yeah, lah, it's smart lah. But like I said, Cassandra Nova is Professor X's evil twin sister, which in the comics I think she ate him in the womb or something like that. Like she's messed up lah. Basically, she's messed up. Like you can't fix Israel. You know what I mean? Like if you want to get to her, you can't fix her. She's messed up. Yeah. I would ask you
Okay.
like, what how big do you think her role will be, or like do you like know who she was? I didn't know that. Instead of that, I knew she was Professor X because Professor X can move and all right. Yeah. Oh, bro, I remember my dad was like, "Oh, that's Magneto, right?" I was like, "Magneto's not bald." I was like, no, but to be fair, Magneto can control Logan with the battle and that, but like, no,
Yeah.
but I think that, but it is Professor X's the evil sister, the twin sister. So, what's your thoughts on? So, I'll tell you that. My question to you, like I said before, do you even know who she was, and what part do you think she'll play in this movie? Because, like I said, she'll play a part. I genuinely think so. But it's like, what's the part? Yeah. So, yeah, go ahead, bro.
So like okay, I kind of knew because I knew who Cassandra no. I just the only thing I knew is she was Professor X's sister. I didn't know anything else before this. Like I have heard of her before. I knew a little bit of her powers here and there, but I've never like knew in detail or like did any research on her. And what I think is right, if she is in the void, and let's just say like there's no way for her to escape.
Mm,
I'm just thinking, right? Maybe in every instance a portal opens or a time port like the TVA door thing opens, I think she has been making there is a long term plan on how she will make like ripple effects in the timeline, which will lead to her escaping at one point in the future. And one of the ripple effects might be the disturbance that Deadpool causes in the timeline,
oh,
and that
this
might
is
help
very
her.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that and fine, she's
Oh,
been
okay.
looking for the disturbance all the time, and finally, Deadpool is out there destroying everything, and this is one of her chance on how she's gonna make her escape
So
and take
Deadpool
out
is gonna.
TVA.
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, I give you that theory. I give you that theory. So I'll say this: we're gonna see so many theories. One of them is bound to be right. I'll say that. And I think the one that you
Exactly,
just said,
not to be right.
yeah, one is bound to be right. Which is good enough. Yeah. I think you are right, lah. I think a character that powerful, like to be fair, right, it's like a rich man being stuck in like a shit household, right? Like you wouldn't want to be there. You want to get out of there, but how would you want to get out of there? Oh, there's this guy who can get you out of there, or like look what he's doing, he can get you out of there, etc. So good idea to be fair, but yeah, like I said, like, yeah, she
You
is.
were an X-Man. Fuck.
Apologies. All right, yeah, but yeah, you like I said, like it's gonna be nuts. So I'll say that, yeah.
Is
Um,
it is
yeah, yeah. Look at yeah. I'll say that in terms of excitement, right? I know, sir, you're gonna be very. This probably you could say the most excited you've been for a movie, or like one of, right?
um
One of like, you can
I say top two lah. I feel like I was not excited for Endgame.
yeah,
I
fair
was
enough,
psyched
yeah,
for Endgame.
of course, Spider-Man, right? You know, like for that.
Nah,
No, no, no.
dead movie.
Oh, that movie, but then when I was shooting, you
Nah,
I was
nah,
shit.
nah,
I was
nah.
out. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, I'll say this in terms of excitement. I'll say this every single time a Marvel movie comes out, right? So obviously Marvel is a big part of our childhood. Both of us like Shakir as well. Shout out to him. He's not that guy. He's just not here with us like as of now in terms of recording. But yeah. But what I mean is like Marvel's a big part of my life, and I think for the past 2 years, like you said, it's been well 2 or 3 years. It's been very like disappointing. It's like so Endgame was like here, right? Endgame was here, and then like okay, no, Far From Home. I'll be like, okay, like it dipped a bit, but it just dip is like quality compared to Endgame. And then the TV series came out, and then it dipped a bit. But like I said, I like oh WandaVision, and then Winter Soldier. I liked it. Okay, and it just kept going down a bit, and then like for me, Shang-Chi bring it up a bit, and then went
Okay.
down. Like it was like so many inconsistencies, right? It was like they had like little spurts with MCU back then. It was like just the
Yeah.
plot button.
And then
Yeah,
She-Hulk came off and we just jumped off. It just went down the cliff, bro. I
I
couldn't
never
find it
watched.
anymore.
I never watched She-Hulk except the last two episodes because I
Crazy.
knew that Daredevil was probably the best thing about She-Hulk. And yeah, no, but like I said, it's been and I always get hype, and then after that, Marvel just killed it for me. However, I'll say this, this movie is like yo, I'm actually very excited. Actually, my dad, actually, sure, just now, literally just now during dinner, we had a conversation. He said to me, there's movies. Well, I said to my family, like we were having a discussion with each other at during dinner. He was like, there's movies where he watches the reviews, he watches closely, then about the tickets. But there's also some movies where he's just gonna watch. It's like like a guarantee it's gonna be good. Yeah,
Okay.
this is one of them. And he said this is one of those movies. Yeah, and I agree lah, because I think I had a conversation with you. Oh, sorry, not you, your other you. Yeah, so that. Yeah, yeah, guys.
Crazy.
So you're Cassandra Nova, basically. No, no, not you. You're Professor X. So yeah. So I have a friend who looks like Surya. It's scary as hell. We mentioned it in the podcast a while ago. You just can check it out. So I had a quick chat with him, and he asked me, "Do you think this movie is gonna flop?" I said to him, "I don't think so. There are two reasons. I think the people taking care of it are good enough that they're not gonna mess it up. And second of all, I'll say this. I think this is my number one reason. Imagine if they do mess it up. That is gonna be blood on Marvel's like they can't recover like they can obviously, but it's like they're gonna have to make 10 good movies to like to everyone to be like, okay, you know what, Deadpool Wolverine is horrible, but we'll give it a chance now. That's what I mean lah. So I'm like I said, I'm excited for this movie lah. So
I mean,
it's gonna be great. I'll say this as well. I think one question I want to say like I said, I have I'll say this, I have little doubt that it'll be bad. But what about you? Because I'll say this, for me, when No Way Home came out, right? In my head, I knew it wasn't going to be bad because of the same thing. Because, like I said, imagine if it's bad, bro. If you tell me, yeah, all three Spider-Man are going to come back for the same movie and it's bad, bro, that's not. So,
yeah,
I
that's
want to ask you,
crazy.
no, if you look at No Way Home now, it's a bit mad, I would say, but it can still like watch, it's still watchable. You know what I mean? But I want to ask you,
Yeah.
I want to ask you, what's it? Do you have any doubts that it's going to be bad? In your head, it's like this can't fail because you have Deadpool, you have Wolverine, the things that might happen, the cameos, or like the build up, like what's being talked about now, like you know what I mean? Yeah. So what do you think, sir?
I swear to God, right? First thing I want to say is, if this movie flops, yeah, Kevin Feige is gonna kill this, bro. I'm gonna call every bounty hunter I know, brother is not gonna be safe.
So you're
Swear
telling me
to
Boba
God.
Fett, who the hell, John Wick, the that shot, who the
Listen,
yeah, like every single guy, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I'ma kill John Wick's dog again and say Kevin Feige did it if I have to. I'm gonna frame this brother, bro. There is no saving him. But okay, I know it's not gonna fail, but I swear to God that it is one part there which says, bro, what if it's like, not
I was
like what
gonna
if it
ask you.
fails, but what if like after the movie I come out and I'm like, yeah, this movie is mid. I swear to God that is worth it failing because if it fail, at least I'm pissed. But if it's mid, what am I supposed to do? Am I
No,
supposed to
it's bland, right? It's like so bland, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get what you mean.
exactly? So like, I mean, I don't think because like even I saw interviews right.
Yeah,
Because Hugh Jackman said that he was very happy after Logan. Like there was a perfect ending to his character.
yeah.
And when Ryan Reynolds like apparently like called him and forgot what's the director's name, Sean Levi or something like that.
Sean Lennon,
Like
Sean Lennon.
called him to back to Wolverine. He said the story really needed to be good, and he reviewed the story, and it was good. It was a good way for him to come back in, and that's why he accepted it. And I feel like Ryan Reynolds also like I feel like he wouldn't really like I feel like his character is just too amazing and his banter. I feel like it is gonna be a banger of a movie. The banter is gonna be immaculate. I can confirm tell you that between the two
Yeah.
characters. Only thing I'm worried about is the storyline. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm 85 uh 85 to 90% confident the storyline is gonna be good. But
Mm,
so again, when I talk about the drop right of Marvel
mm,
after Endgame, I feel like at least not the mainstream fans obviously thought it was gonna go up, but I
yeah,
think we as like the normal like hardcore Marvel fans already knew like it's
there's gonna be a dip.
not
Yeah,
gonna live up to Endgame. There's no movie that's gonna come out that's gonna live up to Endgame.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
There will be a decline, but I did not expect the decline to be
Yeah,
like
same.
down
This
bad. It
bad.
was rock bottom. I mean,
Yeah,
like Loki, Moon Knight, it was all pretty good. But like, bro, the moment they came out with some garbage like freaking Miss Marvel, She-Hulk, bro, I swear to God, it actually like hurt me to watch because I'm like, this is Marvel. Like Marvel
yeah,
used to be amazing and it was damn sad.
true, true. I
But
agree with
I'm
you.
pretty sure it's always gonna be a banger.
As
What is
I'll say this up. Like you say, right? Your only doubt is the storyline. Is that all? Or like,
yeah. Because I'm pretty sure, like, okay, VFX, I don't think they will fumble the VFX or graphics that badly. The banter, from what I can see from all your promotional.
okay, can I interrupt with the VFX? So for the past couple of years, it's been a big talking point, the VFX, right? And I know, and you agree, right?
Uh huh.
So you think will be fine?
I mean, I do because like um, I feel like okay. I mean, most of the VFX people they said a lot of them came from Free Guy, and Free Guy's VFX was pretty good. And I don't think VFX would even if there was a problem with VFX, I feel like a problem with storyline would like there's a few glitches in the VFX here and there.
Yeah,
I can still accept, but if it's a storyline issue, then that's critical, bro. It's like
fair enough,
really.
fair enough. Yeah. So that's our thoughts on so that's our expectations basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to ask you about the build up of the movie now. So, like I said, I'll say that 2 years ago, basically, he was gonna appear right in the
Uh-huh.
MCU, and like it was like okay, here's the announcement, and then you know, then the trailer came out. Yeah, sorry. So, what's your like? You're excited, right? Yeah, that we discussed. You're excited, right?
I am excited, but I feel like everyone around me, not everyone around me, but I feel like the mass public is not excited enough about the movie.
Okay. All right, guys. Just to say again, this is a great transition. I wanted to ask you about the tickets. So basically, tickets.
No,
Okay, so
this
tickets.
guy.
Listen. Tickets came out a while ago in the US, right? Or in Malaysia, obviously. So tickets came out last week, I think, like 2 weeks ago. We bought tickets already now. But Cyril was so pissed off that he looked at the movie, right? He looked at the tickets. So usually a Thursday night or a Friday night before, Sarah looked at the movie and he was like, "Oh my days, there's not a lot of big people." And I said this to Sarah, it's a PG-18 movie, so you have to remember the 13 to 17-year-olds who, like when we were young, right? When we first started the podcast, right? We were 17. We can't watch this movie, basically. If you know what I mean, right? We can't watch this movie.
I
So
sneaked
I
into the
said,
first two movies, man. What are you talking about, bro?
Sarah, not everyone's like you, bro. Not everyone's like
Okay.
you.
I want to be
But
like me,
yeah.
okay.
No. But what I mean is like that's what I mean. Like, I think everyone is excited, but you have to remember, bro, like I'll say that ticket sales doesn't sometimes doesn't reflect on it. But I'll say that just because in Malaysia that like not a lot of people buying tickets doesn't mean in other places not people are buying tickets. Understand? Like bro, I
True.
saw in China I think or like in China India, bro, people were just like they literally just showed a poster and or like a cardboard cutout and they went crazy, bro. Like bro, movie's making a billion. I'm telling you, it's making a billion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the tickets, serious ticket stocks basically. So yeah, like I said, the hype is there. It's just the tickets are not selling in this country. They're in this country, okay?
Okay.
All right, relax, okay? Like I said, bro, the age demographic. Also, there's if it's a PG-13, bro, I'm telling you, the place will be full, bro. I'm telling you. Like example, like in a family, right? Example of people, there's a family of four, right? So two parents and then two kids. So the two kids are 13 plus. The parents can't, like realistically, the parents can't build the 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
kids
yeah, I
in the
get it,
country.
but like, okay, guys, let me explain to you, right? We know when we watch No Way Home, right? Let's just set the scene, okay? Let's just set the scene. If I'm not, what day was it? Friday, Friday weekend.
We what we watched it. We watched it like
No, the one
Wednesday.
you booked, the day you
Oh,
booked.
it was like Thursday. Yeah.
Okay, let's set the scene. It was Thursday,
Mhm.
and the past few weeks before this movie, they've been dropping hints. Everyone was on their IG, on the cinema's IG, where they're dropping tickets, when they're dropping tickets. Then they said, okay, Thursday, 12 a.m. we're dropping it. All of us supposed to stay awake. I can't lie, I fell asleep. I was tired. Okay. So Danish and Shakil were there. 12 a.m. Bro, they were stressing. I got up. There were like so many spam messages. Guys, let me know which seat do I book, which seat do I book. They tell me, where are you? Where are you? It was so when I got up in the morning, like 80% of the seats for the whole day of at least for the whole 2 days or 5 days of the movie were all booked. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. So when this movie came out, 12 p.m. First of all, they said 12 p.m. and I was already why are they doing it 12 p.m. or why isn't it 12 a.m.? It's already a red flag for me. And then I think it was a Wednesday or something. They released it, and then I was like, okay. And then I was like, it was already 1 p.m. I was already late. I was like, shit, man, I can't get any more tickets, bro. It's gonna be insane. I came there, it is empty for days. I was pissed, man. And today I
Mm.
checked on the same day, 9 o'clock in like a quite a prominent famous mall in Malaysia, like the full back row still empty. I mean, like it's like few here and there which are full, but back row is still empty. But I get what Dennis was saying. It is a PG-18 movie. It's a bit tough for people to come and watch, but still, it hurts.
But if you take the PG-18 movie out, you would take the movie specialty out. So it's like a win. It's like a, it's like
Exactly.
a, yeah, it's a balance thing, lah. Yeah.
True.
So that's the thing. But it's okay, lah. So right, look, this is the thing. At least we get to watch it. At least we're all. Hey, thank God we are old enough. Imagine we are. So right, I can tell you for a fact, bro. There are 17-year-olds right now crying they can't watch this movie, bro, because they know how great this movie will be, and I hope it'll be great, yeah. So like I said, be thankful, bro. We're blessed in a great. We are,
So,
yeah, we're old enough to be. I mean, I'm 20 now. Damn, yeah. You're not 20 yet, man.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm old. I know. But, yeah. So that's the ticket part. So the thoughts, the build up. Now I want to talk to you about prediction, theories, expectations. Well, we talked about expectations already. Like I said, like you expected it to be good,
Mhm.
I expected it to be good. I'll ask you about some. Now we get to the fun part. So as you know, this is a multiverse movie, right? And what's a good multiverse movie without cameos? You know what I mean? I think this movie will have cameos. I just don't know how many cameos it will be. And actually, I want to read you a tweet that it's a bit too real. It's a bit too real for me now. I screenshot this. Okay, so this guy called on Twitter called Daniel Richman, Daniel RPK. So he's quite famous on Twitter. So he said this tweet, and I'll say this other. The way he tweeted this, I thought was a bit too real. He said this: RDJ coming back as an evil Iron Man to fight Toby's Spidey and Hugh's Wolverine would be insane. And the thing is that so this guy he okay, no, no,
Ooh.
listen. No, no. So he tweeted that. So he's like a comic book. He's very reliable in a way. Like he's like one of the comic book journalists. I When I read that, I was like, there's something about this that might be true. So I'll say this. I'll point you. I'll read you the three people that he really mentioned. Evil Iron Man, Toby, and Wolverine, obviously. So like I said, in terms of that, so maybe this is his dream scenario. What about you, Sarah? Who's like a well, actually, first of all, what's your thoughts on the tweet? Because like I said, I felt like that was a bit too real. Would I like that to happen? I mean, I wouldn't mind it. You know what I mean? My goats if like that, my goats in the movie. But like I said, I was like, I don't know. I'll see. So what's your thoughts on that tweet?
That is insane, bro. I mean, RJ coming back is evil Iron Man. Evil Iron Man? No. Evil Iron Man
Yeah,
kan correct lah. Okay. That would be insane. Um, However, I'm pretty sure that like I kind of feel like RDJ is kind of done with it. Like
yeah,
I
true.
really don't think that he might come back. People say he might come back in the Avengers like Secret Wars or something, but I don't see it happening. One interesting cameo could be there's a lot of rumors, or even in like Multiverse of Madness, right? There are all rumors about Tom Cruise coming as what's his
Yeah,
name?
that's
Superior
yeah,
Iron
like
Man.
the white
Yeah.
Iron Man. Yeah.
Again, I really don't see that happening. I don't know. I don't know if it suits the Iron Man character though.
I mean, I think if no, I think it can go. No, but I'll ask you this now. Who do you think will appear in the movie, and who do you want to appear in the movie? Because I think we got some bits of like there's Lady Pool, there's Dog Pool, and then I think there's gonna be some other Deadpool variants. Also, like, if
Okay.
anything, this is gonna be a no way home of Deadpool now. So get ready, like all your guys are gonna guys, girls, cowboy. Like yeah, there's a cowboy probably. There's like yeah, there's a lot of Deadpool maybe this
Okay.
trailer right there. So okay, who do you think will be in it? So this is your prediction, and then you give off your like your dream list now. So like, who do you want? I don't know. Who do you want?
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, let's get the obvious ones out of the way. It's a multiverse, so high possibility Strange might be in it.
Okay.
Loki and Mobius. These are my like
Yeah,
kind
good choice.
realistic cameos, which I think is gonna happen. I mean, I think Mobius is even in the cast list, right? In the movie.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. I think a couple of months back, me and Surya just googled the movie for fun. Loki was in it. Mobius was in it. Yeah, but we have no idea for sure. Not a lot. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So
Yeah.
continue.
Okay. And okay. I don't know if you watched the Adam Project. This is one. You know, Walker Scobell. This is one kid that Ryan Reynolds acted with.
I think he'll be in it
I
as
think that
Kid
he
Pool.
might come in as like a kid pool or something.
That's insane. That's insane.
It's
Wait,
interesting.
wait.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so you think
What?
Kid
What do you
Pool
want to say?
will be in it? No, so you think Kid Pool will be in it, but then more specifically, Kid Pool will be that kid.
Yes.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah.
Okay. And I also think I feel like in the movie there's a lot of jokes about okay, first of all, okay, before that, uh I
You think
think
so?
that
Okay, something can.
yeah, in the cameos, okay, first of all, I see some members of X-Men will come back. I think Beast will be back, high chance. And maybe since if Cassandra Nova is there,
Right,
maybe
right.
Professor X. And a
I'm
funny
just trying to
cameo will be I don't know if you know, but in the movie, right, the trailer, Deadpool and Wolverine makes a lot of not fun lah, but they keep saying, "Oh, Taylor Swift is the goat. Taylor Swift is this. Taylor Swift is that." I feel like a fun cameo would be like she would probably like pop up in one of the realities, like they walk into or jump into.
so Taylor Swift as Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. I don't think she's gonna play any character. I feel like she's
Well,
just
to be
gonna
fair,
be herself.
a lot of people might say she might be Lady Pool, but I think we'll get to that later. I mean, we'll get to it later lah, yeah. So you think that
Uh,
I mean, I'm not so keen on Taylor Swift being that as well, lah, but so you think Taylor Swift will be Taylor Swift?
yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like a main cameo. It's like maybe they got into a wrong this one, and then maybe
Oh,
she like they go
for
on
fun, yeah,
stage,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and then she's there.
That'd be funny to be fair.
This is
That'd be funny.
that would be funny. I think the original Beast, and maybe because of popularity from X Men 90s, what was 1997,
Like what? Like 97, 97.
97, right? Okay.
I think so.
Cyclops could be in there, and
Okay.
also the I forgot what's the name, but the kid in Logan, forgot what's the name, X-23,
23.
X-23, I think, yeah, he might be in there.
Nice,
Those
nice.
oh, and maybe your because I don't know if it's like multiverse. This is a wild card lah, Hail Mary. But your favorite Marvel actress might be there. We never know, man.
Oh, I don't think she'll be in that, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know. You never know. Maybe it's like yeah, I do think he's gonna be in there.
Oh,
Just
wait. Okay, I'll say this. So, okay, let's say that. We'll have, no, you know what? Because I wrote down your theory. You know what? Because I just want to write down your predictions, and I
okay.
want to see how it is. So your wild card will be Wanda. Lah. That's your wild card.
Maybe no one. I think a wildcard will be Taylor Swift. I think that's more of a wildcard.
Okay,
I think it's
that's your
crap
wild
one.
card.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Because a wild card is more of like a. I'll give you a plus if you get it wrong. Because
Okay.
Yeah, so Taylor Swift is a wild card. To be fair, okay, so I'll read down your list. I'll give you my predicted list later, right? So your predicted list is Doctor Strange, Kid Pool, specifically Walker Scobell, Loki, Mobius, Beast, Professor X, Cyclops, X-23, and Taylor Swift as a wild card. I'll say
Mhm.
this, it's a pretty decent list. It's a pretty decent list. Is there any like Deadpool variant or whatever, or like anything else? I'll say this, do you want to lock that in now? You want to lock that in? Wait, hold on. I'll give you 10 lah. Wait, hold on. One, two, three, four. Oh, wait. Okay. You can have one more person. So basically, nine people, one wildcard. You have one more person to put as
Okay,
a.
you give me your list first. I need to find out the Deadpool variants. Like, I want to find some obscure ones. I know a few, but let me
Okay.
find some. Give your list
You
first.
can have, you can have one more lah. Okay. So this is my predictions. So after this, we get to the fun one lah, like the our dream scenarios. Lah. Okay. I'll say this I think Loki might be in it. I think Mobius might be in it. So I'll take two of you lah. I think I agree with you. I think the okay, I'll say this if you look at the trailer, right, there are like X-Men characters. Like I think I saw Lady Deathstrike. I think there's a bit of Juggernaut. I don't count them because like they're in the trailer. What I mean is like literally,
Yeah.
bro. Like on the day we're gonna see them. Oh my days, is there? Yeah. You know what? I'll say this I know I said trailer, right, but I think in the trailer I saw a Deadpool. Sorry, I saw a Wolverine variant. So I think it'll be a Wolverine variant, but I have no idea who the variant will be lah. You know why? It's because if you looked at the teaser, right, there was a shot where Wolverine's hair, how is that, right? There was a back shot, and I don't think it's gonna be Hugh Jackman. I think it'll be another. So it might be, like there's a lot of people saying like Daniel Radcliffe, and then like, what's the Kingsman guy? It was not actor. But the guy who
Aaron
plays
Egerton.
Taron Egerton, yeah, it might be him. I mean, they're okay at being Deadpool, but as a variants are not as Hugh Jackman Deadpool, right? So I
Mhm.
think Wolverine variant, one of like there'll be a Wolverine variant. Doctor Strange would be cool. I'll say this just for fun lah. I think the Hulk might be in it. I think the Hulk might be in it. You know why? It's because I
Bruce
think
Banner one, the normal one, Marvel one.
just no any like, a Hulk
Okay.
a Hulk yeah. You know why? It's because I think a lot of people want Wolverine versus Hulk, right? And I'll say this
Mhm.
that scene when both of them were walking, right? Like they were facing the camera, right? The next shot, literally, when Hulk flaps, right? Like was it like a not
Sonic
an
Boom.
X, a sonic boom, bro? They literally get shot by it. So it might be Sandra Nova doing that. But in my head, I was like, oh my god, bro! Imagine Wolverine and Deadpool versus Hulk. Oh my days, that'd be
Bro,
sick, bro.
it's so sick, man.
Yeah, so I think Hulk will win it. I think I said I might get this wrong, but this is more of like a. Well, actually, I know I said this is I want fun stuff, but I'm just trying to think kind of. So that's my four. So Loki, Mobius, Wolverine variant. Hulk. I don't know if Strange will be in there. Lah. I think possibly, yeah. I think some X-Men characters will be in there. I think I'll go Cyclops. I'll go Magneto. I'll go Magneto. I'll go
Me
Professor
too.
X. Because I think Professor X and Magneto are like two confirmed ones. They're like two big ones, right? Cyclops is because Cyclops and Wolverine have like a good relationship, right, in the movies and all right.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'll go with them. So I have three. I have two more slots. So Hulk is my wild card. I think Hulk is my wild. Yeah, I'll say Hulk is my wild card because, like I said, it's like he might appear, he might not. Yeah. Actually, your Taylor Swift shot is actually very good, man. As
Because
a
like
wild
Taylor
card.
Swift is very good friends with Ryan Reynolds' wife
Yeah, yeah, true, true. Yeah.
also. So,
Mm, I'm trying to think who else. What? I'll say this. Deadpool. He did the Spider-Man symbol, right? Like he did the tweet, right? In my head, he might be in it, but I don't know it. Like I said, I have no idea how this movie can be structured so that because, like I said, if you look at Multiverse of Madness, right, there wasn't like a lot of cameos except from the Illuminati and all, right? Understand?
uh-huh.
So it's like, I'm trying to think. I said this. I think no, not fantastic. It's hard, bro. It's hard.
It is. It is. It
I think
is.
X-23 is gonna be in it. X-23 is gonna be in it, because
I-23. Okay.
like I said, me and you gonna have some similar ones. I have two more. I have two more great people. Like, one, two, three, four,
You did.
five. You have one more so that I can predict one. Ooh, this,
I feel like I have three possible Deadpool variants to choose from, but it's so
you have to,
hard.
you have to say one only.
Uh,
Not pool, you can't say. Lady pool, you can't say. So I can't from already she's in the trailer. Like I said, you keep push up. I have two more. I can't just sit here and wait. Do nothing. I'm just gonna think two of the bat, and then we can go to the TV moments on basically.
uh,
Actually, I might put strange. You know what? You know in the trailer when they jump through the portal,
it look kind of strangish.
bro. No, sorry, that is strange, bro. Only men like him can do sling. No, I'll put
Okay.
that. And I'm gonna go. Okay, for last one, this is very raw, but I'll just go Captain America. You know why? I have a theory. If you look at the teaser trailer, in the TVA, right? You show Captain America, Deadpool, like salute to him, right? I think okay, I have another theory lah. Um, in the portal, right? That portal when they were
Okay.
jumping. People said, right? It would be so funny if in the endgame moment, right? All the portals came out. Imagine Deadpool and Wolverine were in the portal, like they were at the endgame final battle. But then, yeah, I understand, understand. That's
That
my
would
theory
be
on
jokes, man.
that's my theory on Captain America. He might show that Iron Man might be in there. Like what I mean, just like one of the Avengers might be
So
in there.
basically,
Or one of
Endgame.
the yeah, one of the Avengers from Endgame. Yeah, one of the Avengers obviously. So that's my prediction. Like I said, I'm gonna get all this wrong, but it's very hard to predict. Like I
Okay.
said, I know some variants of Deadpool that might come out, but it's more of like I think it's like a guarantee already. So I'll say that
Uh-huh.
my prediction. This is my final prediction. I'm locking in Loki, Mobius, Wolverine variant, Hulk as a wild card, Cyclops, Magneto, Professor X, X-23, Doctor Strange, Captain America. I'll say that Hulk and Captain America might be my wild card, but I'll stick with Hulk as my. Actually, can I change Captain America to my wild card? Yeah, change Captain America to my wild card. Right.
Okay.
Alright, Sarah, you have one prediction to put.
Okay. And then let's just add two honorable mentions. Because I can't choose, bro. It's hard. It's hard.
Okay,
It's hard.
okay, you two honorable
Okay.
predictions. I don't have honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions, I would say, I didn't even know Galactical. Apparently, there's a Galactical.
Yeah, there's a Galactical. There's a Galactical.
And Deadpool, which is basically like an underworld version of Deadpool, like King of the Underworld.
Oh,
It's
Deadpool.
called Deadpool. Like there's no L.
Oh, Deadpool.
I
Wait, is he
didn't not
cool?
even know.
Wait, is he cool?
No,
Like,
no, he's not. He's
how
like
is he
he's
looking
like
like?
he's
How
like
about he
him
looking
in
like?
a throne, Deadpool and Lady Death. I don't know.
Wait, Deadpool. Wait, hold up. Very.
Deadpool,
Hold up.
King of the Underworld.
Okay, Deadpool.
Just put like Underworld Deadpool lah. Make it
Okay,
easier.
Underwood. Alright.
And then I think my last version, I mean my last like prediction will be Venom Pool.
Venom Pool. That would be sick. That would be sick.
That would be sick. I knew about Venom Pool, I totally forgot about it.
So you lock that. So that's your lock in, huh? I know you have more than 10, but
Yeah.
it's okay. I'll give you a pass. Right. So guys, I'll try to put it on screen. Our predictions, our final predictions of who we think is gonna appear in the movie. Look, Sarah, if I'll say this, if we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. Like, it is what it is. Understand? Yeah.
If Taylor Swift comes on, yeah, crazy.
I'll say this, Sarah. I'll say
Absolute
this.
crazy.
I'll say this. If Taylor Swift disappears in the movie, I'll give it 10 ringgit. Check on it.
Okay, okay. If Captain America appears, I'll give you $10.
Alright, we check on it. We check on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we check on it. Yeah, we check on it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if our wildcards come out, it's okay. Yeah.
Crazy.
So that's our actual predictions. Like I said, I'll try showing on screen. Now, before we go, our final part, because I think we'll be recording for a while, but it's okay. Yes, sir. Nearly 15 minutes of recording. It's almost a podcast, but it's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
Because to be fair,
okay.
it's a lot to cover. It's a lot to cover.
It's a lot of cover, bro.
Finally, it's our dream cameos or dream scenario. So, Sarah, tell me what do you want from this movie in terms of like what do you want to see, who do you want to appear, how you want it to end, this, that, the other, etc. So let's say like everybody said, okay, Surya Sudesh. Here's a piece of paper, here's a pencil. You can whatever is on this piece of paper, front and back. It's a normal A4 paper by the way, so there's obviously limit. Whatever you write
Okay.
front and back will be in the movie. What are you gonna write down?
First, Kevin Feige's fired. Second of all,
Sarah, he just offered you the paper.
he's fine.
I did the man.
Second of all, basically, what I want is right because I think realistically, I don't know if Hugh Jackman's gonna come back as Wolverine again. I don't think so. I don't kind of see it happening. I feel like it's a one-off thing because
Yeah.
I think that he's kind of happy with where the character is. So I want them to be like a good ending for Wolverine if he's not gonna go back for any more movies. I don't want them to be a freaking cliffhanger in the post-credit scene and then like,
Yeah, fair enough,
oh,
fair enough.
Wolverine
You're
will
not
be
wrong, you're not
back. Nah, I don't want these joke man kind of things, bro. But and also I want it to be an easy transition into the MCU. Okay, I know like Deadpool's character, he's like a bit of a wild card. He's like he does whatever the hell he wants, doesn't want to listen. But I also don't want him to be too disruptive to the actual universe that
wrong.
that people will be like, ah, I don't want him to be in the MCU, he's a bit much. So I
Yeah.
want him to easily transition into the universe. And also, obviously, I want this movie to open up a lot more branches for Deadpool and all of them, but I don't want it to be like to see Deadpool in every freaking Marvel movie from now on. I want it to
Yeah,
be
I
like
understand, yeah,
properly like okay, Deadpool be back, but not in every movie, like certain movies here and
yeah. You want
there.
it to be consistent, right? You want it to be consistent, right?
Exactly. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
also, I also want to know if like is this multiverse going to be happening after the Loki too? It's following
Yes.
after the timeline,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, probably, yeah.
Hopefully they give us a clear like understanding of what's happening with the timeline and
Yeah.
how the timeline, if it's getting fixed, how it's getting fixed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Loki is apparently the god of timeline now. So I
Yeah,
mean,
true, true. Yeah.
so I
Like I said,
just
like he
basically
might appear.
all I want is for them to make sure he's transitioning in well and he's not overused in any of the future movies. And Wolverine, if he's not coming back to the MCU, like a proper ending for him, like a proper ending. Like no, Wolverine will be back in Secret Wars. No,
You know what? I'll say this as well. I know they're bringing him back. So you're saying you want him to like end, like you want to have a satisfying conclusion to this character.
yes, and like certain conclusion. I'm not saying that he can't come back as cameos is fine, but like not as like a main character in any of the
Ah,
future
I
movies.
understand. Yeah. You don't want like a Marvel Studio presents Wolverine in something. You don't want that, right?
Yeah, no,
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Because yeah, fair enough. Is that all? Is there anything else?
that's all.
Oh, really not? You don't want like any
I'm
fighting scenes?
keeping my hopes low, Danish. You know,
Fair enough.
you
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
under promise over
I
deliver,
respect.
man.
I respect you. I respect you. Honestly. Fair fucking play, man. Fair fucking play.
Exactly.
So yeah, you asked for two things. That's a Sarah, this piece of paper, Kevin Feige, you are stupid. You know, if I was you, the paper, Sarah, I'm writing down. Yeah. Alright, I'll say this out just to keep it short and sweet. I want the movie to be good. I'll say the thing for me, I just want to see the dynamic of Deadpool and Wolverine like a lot. Like Deadpool always pisses off Wolverine like so many times, right? I just see that a lot, lah. I think I think there's just like some, like some characters that just wish that will come, but they're like, it's like, example, like I said to you, like, I would love the movie to come, but they're like, the thing will be realistic, It's the same like more people some madness. I don't think it's gonna appear because like, I was like, I don't think it's like realistic enough, right? I think, like I said, I'll say this, I have no idea how the movie will end, so I'll be very interested to see, I'll say this, I think with you, right, I'll say this, I want this movie to be a good transition to the next era of the MCU because the Fantastic Four has been announced. Like, it was announced a while ago, but I think they're about to shoot the movie. I have no idea when, but like I think it's like give it 3 months and then it's gonna be like, all right, Fantastic Four start shooting. I want the X Men to be in the movies. Hopefully, this is like like this is like a first introduction of the X Men to the MCU, and obviously what introduction right here. Like I said, I just want this movie to be a good. It's like a good transitional movie. That's okay. Kevin Feige can be like, okay, the past 3 years, I'm sorry, except some movies. I'm gonna use this movie to like transition to like a new era of Marvel, which is still which is like as good as the old one now. So, yeah, again, I have not really many hopes. Like I hope the action will be well. I hope this. I hope that. But like I said last year, I said to you, some movies they're meant to be good, and I think this movie is meant to be good. So yeah, like that,
So
again, I have little expectations, but like I said, like cameos. I hope they do it well. I hope they use it well. Yeah, etc. So final things here. I have two questions for you. If you let okay, give me a okay. So we're gonna watch Thursday, right? So T minus 5 days basically, or well 4. It's gonna be midnight now. Wait, no, no, sorry. Yeah, yeah, 4 more days basically, Sarah, until you get to watch your guy. Yeah, not my guy, not Shakil's guy, your guy on the big screen. And before the movie starts, Sarah, that Marvel Studios title will come out. Yeah,
oh
I will
man,
ask you this. Yeah, I will ask you this. After that movie, what example after the movie finish, ask you, given everything, how much are you gonna rate it?
you mean my ideal rating
No, no,
for the
no.
movie?
Like, yeah. So, like, example, after the movie, I ask you, Surya. So basically, I'm asking you like, how good do you think this movie will be, and what will your prediction be at the end? Like, are you gonna be like, oh my god, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10? Or you gonna be like, oh, it's
Okay,
8 out of 10? Just give me a
my
number, sir.
my first number. I mean, my number, my that I'm first gonna get. You're first gonna get from me after the movie straight away is gonna be like 20 out of 10. But that's just me after the movie. But realistically, I'm hoping it's at least. Uh, I would want it to be a 9.5 out of 10, but I would say 9 out of 10. I would
So
want
you
to
think
say
that
like confidently 9 out of 10.
for a man who says his expectation is low, it's pretty high. Think about it. Sir.
I'm already. If I'm
I'm
dying
just
to say
saying.
100 out of 10, bro.
So you think 9 out
But
of 10
nine
lah?
out of ten. Yes, 9 out of 10.
And I'll ask you another question. How much do you think this movie will make? Because I know it's gonna make bang. I think it's gonna be. I
Don't
think.
know, man. Uh, hopeful. Okay. I mean, do we have any numbers about the budget of the movie? Is it like
I think
it's gonna be like couple 100 million, right?
yeah, couple
We're like,
million.
I'm pretty sure. I'm guessing they're gonna be 500 million, 400 million.
Yeah,
But my prediction would be probably a billion, maybe 1.2 or 1.5. I think is a good number. We're not going to
fair
get
enough.
into it in endgame numbers, but I think 1 billion, if you reach 1 billion for a PG-18 movie, it's going to be pretty good already.
So, the Deadpool Wolverine budget is over 274.8 million. It's not bad to be fair if you go right.
It's low actually.
Yes, that's considering the scale of the movie, right? That's actually pretty good. Marvel improved a bit, yeah.
How much did Flash make the movie for? 300 million.
Sorry, sorry.
Flash, 300 million,
What
right?
the budget for the Flash?
Flash movie, yeah. Was it like 300 million or something? Like 200 million. Pretty sure it was somewhere there.
Two
It's
hundred million.
pretty good actually. 200 million, 207.
Flash. Wait, hang on. Oh wait, the Flash movie. I need to reconfirm.
What I will say is, I think maybe box office 1 billion, but when it comes to streaming services, the numbers will be crazy because that's where majority of people will watch the movie.
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
think streaming will be insane, but I think 1 billion.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think I was gonna say 2 billion, but I feel like 2 billion is a bit too high. But yes, I think 2 billion is a bit too high.
PG-18
Because like I
movie
said,
lah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a bit, yeah, like I said, it's a bit too high, lah. Yeah. I think 1 billion, lah. I think if you ask me, right, I think I'll be the same that you, lah. I'll be like, to the movie straight away, greatest movie of all time, like, oh my god, like, give it, like, I don't know, like, give it something, right? Yeah. I think that'll be my prediction, right? But I'll say this as well. I think, like I said, if let's say you ask me at the end of the movie, right, I think I would say 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. One of them, like one of them. I said, like, I swear to God, I also hope that. I hope it doesn't flop. Like I said, me and you the same. Like, I hope it doesn't flop. I hope it doesn't. Yeah, yeah.
Say,
If anything, if the audio doesn't get any of this, leave it the predictions.
yeah, these are the
Yeah,
predictions. Alright,
yeah.
alright.
So yeah, guys, thank you. We hope you all do well. By the way, Sarah, the most important question of the video now. Are we back?
You just gotta wait and see, man.
Yeah. Well, like I said, wait and see.
You know,
All
wait
right.
and see, bro.
All right.
I mean, in the
Ciao,
movie,
mother.
the possibilities might happen. I might be crying out of sadness, or crying out of happiness. Either way, I'm crying.
Yes, yes. You
Yeah.
know what? I'm just gonna have to cut that because the ending was so good. You know what? Like I said, I guess we'll never know.
Well, yes, we'll never know.
Ciao.